I think she's a brilliant actress, and I think that she's a very good recipient of the Life Achievement Award. She is quite a brave actress. She is not afraid to take parts which are challenging or very bold. Even if she also can play act very ordinary people. But it seems that she, for every new film, wants to try something new, something she hasn't tried before. And very often directors ask her to do things which are unexpected, and that's very nice.
Please welcome the recipient of the 2011 Stockholm Lifetime Achievement Award, Isabelle Huppert.
I should have learned how to say good night in Sweden. Good.
God afton.
God afton?
Oui. C'est bien.
Bon. Hello. Acting has something to do with going against yourself, not against your personality, but obviously going against yourself, in the sense that, in principle, being a human being is just coping with reality and compromising with reality. But when you act, you experience all sorts of events that go against that, and that's the pleasure of it,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously very extreme situations, madness or suffering, and yes, in that sense you go against yourself, hopefully. For me, doing movies is a nice little walk in the countryside, and doing theater is more like climbing up the Himalaya, a big mountain,
Yeah.
so it's much more, it requires a lot of energy, but it's the same actually, being an actress on stage or on screen. It's this deep inside. It's exactly the same for me.
Yeah.
There is no difficult role for me. There are only good roles and bad roles, and obviously the good roles are never difficult, and the bad roles are difficult. But and I rarely had to experience them. Not saying never. Challenge is really something, it's out of my vocabulary, I mean, unless you have to do a jump into a parachute or whatever, it's not really a challenge for me to be an actress,
Yeah.
It's really comfortable, and sometimes the more extreme it is and the more comfortable it is. I mean, people always tend to think, and it's normal, because as a viewer, as a spectator, I feel the same. I think that actor takes great risks, because that's what maybe movies are made for, to really take the spectator into, some kind of, surprises and things like this. But of course, when you are an actor, you are on the other side, and you experience something much more comfortable. I think for me it's very comfortable being an actor. It would be much more uncomfortable not being an actress. So
Okay.
it's not really a challenge for me.
Yeah.
Peter Brook was himself quoting Grotowski, and then I'm quoting Peter Brook quoting Grotowski. And maybe later on somebody will quote me saying and so forth. But anyway, in any case, he said, acting is not something between you. How was it? It's horrible, because when you have to quote a quote, it's acting is not something between you and your partner. It's not even something between you and the audience. It's not even something new between you and yourself. It's something between you and something very mysterious above yourself. I don't think he was.
No,
he didn't mean God. No. He meant what he meant. Something mysterious about yourself, which I think is quite true. Acting is not like cooking. I mean, you don't exactly prepare. No, actually, no, you don't prepare. You just decide to do a film, and in that decision relies everything, actually, the preparation, and even the future of the movie itself. In that choice, because at the moment you choose to do a movie, it's like something was growing inside within yourself, and that's that's not even the role, it's the idea of the role, and then you give birth to that role, you know. So, but you can't prepare to something which is by definition unpredictable and which happens day by day and minute by minute, you know. So you can't prepare that. You just let it happen.
Yeah.
Well, mostly, and of course, I do choices according to the director. I mean, this is the main criteria of choice for me, but it's yeah, of course. But it can be a you know, I'm not that interested into a specific role or a specific script. I'm more interested in having the possibility to go through a certain states, you know, along the shooting. But I'm not really interested with the story, you know. I don't really care about the story. I'm more interested in how I'm going to be able to go through such variations as any kind of emotions and of feelings, you know. Love, hate, hunger, tiredness, sadness, happiness. You know, it's like a painting.
Yeah.
I don't have dreams, no. I have dreams when I sleep, but I don't have dreams when I'm wide awake. And so I'm very pragmatic, you know. And usually what you dream never happens, you know, so I just take whatever comes in the way and I turn them into something nice, you know, but I don't have this kind of dreams. I'm not an artist, Ma. I'm just a go-between, you know, between a text and I'm just an interpret, you know. I don't believe actors are artists. Well, actually, I think very few people are artists anyway, but certainly not actors.
If you were offered a role here in a Swedish movie, would you take it?
I take any good roles.
I have the honor, to present you with a prize from the film festival. For some reason, they always have the horse as their symbol. They have to explain why. Anyway, usually, sometimes it's a very much heavier horse. This one is lighter. So if you will please... Oh, it's not that light. Okay. Are you prepared? Yes, please. Oh, see. You can use it for exercise in the morning, for instance, instead of somehow, you know, so forth.
Well, I hope this...
Yes, the motivation will come.
This horse takes me as far as I want to go. Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much. It's really very, very heavy. But I'm very touched, really. What can I say? No, it's true. Well, it's my first time here in your country. Yes, can you imagine? I feel like I've visited it so many times through. You have such an incredible story in movies, you know. I think all actresses in the world have been influenced, of course, by Ingmar Bergman, and you know, it's a great inspiration for us to have seen all these incredible actresses, actors. So I feel really proud and happy to be here tonight among you. Thank you very, very much, very much.